Hey guys, welcome to our channel. This video is going to be about us showing off and telling you how proud we are to be owners of an original evergleam Christmas tree. And it all started right here on eBay. Mike saw this tree, fell in love with it, and decided to bring it home. Only it was not that easy. Because here is Mike falling in love with this tree, wanting it to bring it home, but then eBay decided not to cooperate. eBay told Mike that they were not willing to ship this tree all the way from the US nonstop to our home address here in the Netherlands. So, a lot of logistic things had to happen. But the most important thing is we managed to bring this girl safely home. Hey guys, this is probably maybe the most special thing we've ever unboxed on our YouTube channel, or definitely one of the most special things we're about to unbox. First of all, let us give a shout out and a thank you to this company, these two Dutch guys that make sure that, if people from, let's say, Holland want to order something that's not available in Europe but is in the USA, and many companies in USA don't do international shipping, just just within the USA. These guys can help you out. These guys have set up their company that will help you out to make sure that even though you order something from companies that do not ship international, they'll make it happen for you.
So they have an address in the US
and an address in Holland. And the communication and everything, and it's just wonderful.
Very good.
Even after they wrapped up the whole thing, the whole procedure, they came back to Mike and they told him that, hey, you're still getting about €8 from us because the shipping cost turned out to be a little bit lower than we anticipated. And I love when that happens.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah. So, what do we have here? We're gonna take you guys to way back when.
Let's
or as the kids say,
out of this box
back
first.
in the day.
Back in the day.
Yeah, the back in the day.
I need to put it up right.
Let me give you a hint. No? How about these trees? No? How about this name? I bet those of you that know, know. So Mike, what do we have here?
What do we have here? We have here a package
Yeah.
of stainless aluminum 6 feet Christmas tree with tripod
6 feet Christmas tree. So to give you a little bit of a background, these festive aluminum trees were first mass produced by the Aluminum Specialty Company in Manitowoc, Wisconsin. The company, impressed by an expensive aluminum tree available at the time, decided they could manufacture a cheaper version. As a result, the aptly named evergleam aluminum Christmas tree made their debut in 1959. The tree setup consisted of a trunk pole that screwed into the middle of a stand and sparkly aluminum branches. Holes were drilled into the trunk at an angle so that the aluminum branches could simply be placed in and also removed for easy storage. The evergleam aluminum Christmas trees were originally available in various sizes, from 2 to 7 feet, and sold for $5 to $25. It is estimated that 200,000 to 300,000 evergleams sold in 1959, and within a few years, they were being sold by the millions. Known as the first poplar Christmas tree that wasn't green, the silver trees soon took on even more colors, being offered in pink, gold, and eventually returning to its roots with a shining green hue. Those of you that wish to know more about the evergleam Christmas tree, there's also a book that's called the Evergleam Book 60th Anniversary Deluxe Edition. It's an updated third edition, and it was brought out for the holidays of 2023. Sadly, this book has sold out. But maybe you can put yourself on some sort of a waiting list. That's what we are trying to do. And those of you that wish to get more info, please go to the pbswisconsin.org and look up the lecture that you can find there by Joe Kapler about the evergleam aluminum Christmas tree. It's a lecture of 42 minutes, and he will provide you with all the informations that you could possibly wish for about this product. We will make sure that there is a link available for you in the description box below to this lecture and to the website that's dedicated to the book. Now, let's take you back to us being us in our kitchen with me and Mike telling you more about what we've discovered. Let me give you a hint. No? How about these trees? No? How about this name? I bet those of you that know. So Mike, what do we have here?
What do we have here? We have here a package
Yeah?
of a stainless aluminum 6 feet Christmas tree with tripod stand.
6 feet Christmas tree.
6 feet Christmas tree.
From the brand Evergleam. It's a brand that does not exist anymore, only as vintage, only as a vintage product. So, where should we begin to explain to you guys what this actually is? So what you are about to see is an authentic, vintage, evergleam Christmas tree. If you're not shocked by now, you should, because this is almost a legend. This, what Mike got, has reached almost mythical status, yeah. And we're not kidding. I'm not even kidding. There is even like a revival of this. I wouldn't say revival of the brand, but of these trees, because you cannot get them anymore. They're not being made anymore. But so there is a revival in the sense that now in the US, in the city where this Christmas tree used to be produced, there is now, and correct me if I'm wrong, Mike, but there is now a museum where you can go and see a lot of them in many different shapes, colors, height, width, and all that. This is a big deal, guys. This is a big deal. And if you do not want to miss out and be in the club of the cool kids, you have to look for one for yourself to put up around the holidays.
They're getting very
wow, look
very
at that.
hard to find.
Look at that shimmering. And now
all the individual branches.
yeah. This is beautiful. And at this point, those of you that don't know the evergreen tree, you probably are wondering, what is this we're looking at and how can this be a tree?
Here is one of the branches, which actually looks like this.
Yeah, it looks really nice. Looks really nice. So, let me tell you something. I'm a little bit excited about this, more than I thought I would be. But so this is a Christmas tree that you put together. This is what you see. These are the branches, and they come packed individually because there is also a risk to bend them in the wrong way, and it's not something that you want. You need to have them bent in this direction.
So that's why all the sleeves are individually wrapped like so.
Yeah, and that's the only way you can put them back in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poofy.
I just love it. I love it, guys. So what can we tell you about this? This sturdy, corrugated cartoon is also your between-season storage box.
Look.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So what you're looking at is something...
This is two-part.
It's something that's known that happens to these trees because the silver wrapping is just paper, and what happens to paper as time goes by is that it dries up.
Yeah, it's aluminum foil.
Yeah, so it becomes really how do you say that?
It breaks off.
Yeah, yeah.
So this is a known problem.
This is a known problem.
This is so much of a known problem that they say you can't really find a tree that does not have this. So this is always going to be a problem. So that's why it wasn't a big deal for me that this was happening, because I saw it on the photos that this one had it as well. But we're going to restore it.
Yeah, see what we can do. What I suggested, and I don't know what Mark is going to do. Maybe that's something that you should consider if you get one of these and you end up with this. Is maybe spray the wood silver. So that would
and then use the original wrapping, because they say, you know, even if it's torn like this, the original wrapping is always better. So you can do the underside and spray paint it, and then put the original foil back.
Yeah, and maybe when you spray paint it, try to look for a spray paint in this exact shade of gray. Aluminum color, but try to see if you can find anything that comes close to the specifically the one that you have. So
so this is the actual this is how high the tree will be.
6 feet.
So it's 6 feet. You know, we thought about getting a 7 feet, which was not really that much more expensive than this one.
But that would be too big.
But then again, we don't have the space for a 7 feet tree.
Yeah, literally.
No,
we barely have the space for this.
So this is what it looks like. This is the complete height, and then of course on top of it will be one of these branches.
Trying to give you. This is the worst video I've ever shot, probably.
This is the top branch that is then going to look like this. So this is 6 feet.
Yeah?
Look at me.
Yeah, Mike is 6 something. Yeah, so it is.
And it's a little bit higher because of the stand as well. We're not.
Oh yeah, right. Okay. Yeah. So
looks good.
it looks good. It's coming together. And now what you do is just assemble it. Take out those branches and just make sure. I think one of these ladies that's a huge fan of this, said you should always start in the bottom.
No, at the top.
At the top?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then work. Yeah, okay. Yeah, because otherwise, you can end damaging whatever you already have on there. So it now looks sad, but I assure you guys, once it's fully assembled, it's a treat. It's an ornament on itself.
Yeah, we need to assemble it so that we can assess to see if any more work needs to be done on something.
Yeah.
So we're going to do that today or tomorrow. So
True.
Just to make sure to see what we have.
So what else can I tell you from this?
Original instruction.
I just love it. I just love that it came with an original thing. Okay, the branches is patent protective tubes, foil wrap matching trunk, a tripod stand, steel down. Yeah, okay. What else? Remove the branches one at a time from their protective tubes. Remove each branch carefully. Start from the bottom of the tree when removing them. So when you remove them, you start at the bottom, but when you assemble them, you start at the top. I think that's how they do it. I can't believe Mike managed to get one of these. Guys, seriously, this is not just something nice to have, but I think it's also a good investment because they're really attractive right now. A lot of people are looking for them. And here in Europe, we can already tell you you won't be fine. You can't be find them. So,
No.
And in the US, if you're lucky, yeah. So there are a couple on eBay, but really pricey. So
you need to look for them. There are special websites as well that lists all the listings of trees that are currently for sale.
yeah.
So that's a good place to start as well.
But if you like this kind of stuff, but you're not particularly looking to have one yourself, again, there are a couple of YouTube videos, like really good one, and there's also a museum for this that you can look up. Because I never knew of this the existence of these trees only when Mike came to me with that story. And then I started watching with him a couple of videos, and then we saw the museum, and it's very fun. It's a really fun thing to have around the holidays. So super festive.
They're made at Manitowoc, Wisconsin.
Yeah, Wisconsin. I think we know someone from Wisconsin. The girls? I don't know. I don't remember. I'm sorry if I don't know anymore who we know from Wisconsin, but I'm sure we know someone. So as we stand here, guys, just, letting this sink in, you can, and you move around, you can already see the sparkle and the shimmering. So this thing,
branches.
Somehow it doesn't come off in the video, but in real, you see a little bit of shimmering and glare. So this tree is really made to reflect light, and that's what makes it beautiful. That's the whole thing. This tree is made to reflect light, and therefore it looks like some sort of light tree. This is how you know that you have the real thing. Look, even the box is certified. Even the box is a certificate. A box certificate, as it literally says.
And I think in the bottom.
Yeah.
Bottom. There's also something, a serial number or something.
Retail, Ohio. Montgomery Ward. Yeah, retail store, Marion, Ohio. And then there is this item number. Style is the fountain. Oh, hence those. How do you say that?
Ends of the branches.
Ends that come out like flowers,
Fountain.
like a fountain. Oh, that's really cute. That's really cute. So now we know that the box really belongs to the Martel and Mike goddess. Again, guys, if you don't know what this is, really, this is, among the Christmas trees and among the brands, the Evergleam is a renowned brand, so look it up for added beauty.
Used with the color projector.
Oh, yeah, that's another thing. Mike has been working on our very own projector. Use with evergleam, color projector, and revolving stand. So these things, Mike got them separately because this really adds to the whole experience. If you're thinking about getting one, think about getting a projector and a revolving stand also.
We have some ideas of how you can do that.
Yeah.
We'll show that later.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's good idea, Mike. I forgot that we actually filmed some of these projects that Mike have been doing. Ja, dat hij niet goed doorloopt. Moet ik je wat aangeven? Ja, het is ook koud. 4 graden vandaag. So guys, it's been a while. It's been a while since we filmed this project. But meantime, this is what it stands. So it was a little bit of a kerfuffle, right, Mike, to get those those lights on.
Yeah, these aluminum Christmas trees are always lit from below or from the side.
Yeah.
With a rotating color wheel. And although you can still get them, they're very expensive. And to be honest, there's better ways to do this nowadays. So basically what I did is...
There are better ways to do this, but considering the fact that we live very small, sometimes you have to come up with your own, how do you say that? Contraption, with your own construction. Invention, yeah.
So what I did is I got a rotating Christmas tree stand from Amazon. So that's the thing you see in the middle. It's not fully assembled yet. There's still some parts on the counter. Sorry, it's a bit of a mess here. As tomorrow we're getting a new washing machine and a new fridge. So
we're making a little bit of space by pushing things to right and left.
Yeah, so we're doing all at the same time as usual. But to get back to this, so what I did, I got this plastic, well, it was basically the only rotating Christmas tree stand I could get on Amazon, because it's not a thing in Holland. I couldn't get one from Holland at all, and not from Europe for that matter. So there's nothing like that over here. We just don't have it. So it was green, as you can see from the inside.
Yeah,
it was basically a green stand, and it's, considering the price, I would have thought it would be more quality, but it's basically just a plastic thing.
It's very light.
Yeah,
Although with these lights it gets a little bit more of a
yeah,
weight.
the lights are heavy. So, and I spray painted it aluminium using the Hammerite spray can paint.
Yeah, they came out really good.
Yeah, and then I got 3 spotlights from our local do-it-yourself store, which had a bit of a retro feel to it. And yeah, what I did is that, since we used the smart lighting from Philips Hue, I got these spots. It's a GU10 fitting in there, and I got these 3 spots. So basically these 3 lamps that are in there can change color. You can set them to bright, white, light, or you can have them display color. That is basically like all the lights we have here in our home. So that is nothing new to us. And with Hue, nowadays you can also set a color scheme so that it rotates through several different colors. Well, in the old color wheels, basically had a red, green, blue and yellow wheel.
Yeah, and I saw that there are
in front of the light.
There are different ones, right? I saw that there are a couple of ones that you can get.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to go all vintage and authentic, if you're one of these purists. Yeah.
So prepare to pay through the nose, because they're extremely expensive.
Yeah, they're very rare and hard to get
by.
by.
We have the added disadvantage that we are in Europe and we are on the 220 volt, 230 volt system, and all these imported stuff works on 110 volt.
Yeah, plus it really pushes up the price when you have to get them from the US. Usually in the US, the tax and the shipping is just crazy. So
yeah. So I thought, well, let's make my own project, and that's basically what you see here. As I said, it's not fully assembled yet, it's a work in progress. I spray painted the tree stand. I spray painted the retro light spots, so you can basically now adjust them so that you can light up the tree in a specific way you'd like. You can also rotate them. So
yeah, they do have some freedom to get a great, you know, a nice angle for the light.
And we thought, well, you know, since we are not looking at the tree from all angles, especially not in the back, there's no need to put a light in the back. And so that's why we have only 3. So 1 in the front, 2 from the sides.
That should be more than enough.
I think it should be more than enough. And what I intend to do is just have these 3 lights combined on the same color cycling setting, so that they
always have
the same
color theme
while the tree is rotating. So basically this is what it's going to look like, but of course the cables will be on the inside, they will be joined. There will be 1 cable coming out into the outlet, and the other one is for the mechanism. Not sure what to do with that yet, but I'm going to make that more beautiful as well. So this is a very flimsy thing.
Yeah.
So, but this is the top part, and this is going to rotate if you turn it on.
Yeah, I think it's going to be very nice. Can't wait to see it operation. So guys, what we told you, since it's very hard to find the right paper, or almost impossible to find the exact paper that you need, that's supposed to come with this stick, Like we said, Mike just sprayed it gray, and now it doesn't matter if your paper is ripped, because there where it's ripped and it's not covering the stick, it won't matter because you won't see the color of the wood anymore, but you're gonna see this. I think it's a good solution. That way you're keeping your original paper. So Mike, what are you doing?
So what we did is we spray painted the pole.
Yeah.
So that's now gray, because the covering aluminum foil is it's very
damaged.
degraded. So just to make sure that everything where the foil is not covering the pole, we spray painted it anyway. So I'm now,
So that you won't see the bare wood.
yeah, so I'm now trying to
Wrap it around them.
wrap it around there. I'm just using some glue, and I straighten out the foil as much as possible, and also all these tears I've tried ironing out. So what I'm going to do now is, I already aligned it. I just hope it hasn't shifted. Is trying to get this foil back on.
Yeah.
And I already did one part of the.
And you're trying to prevent it not to have any creases.
Yeah, and it's very difficult. So we're just going to see what it will finally look like. If it's not nice, then we can always remove it and just go with the spray painted pole.
Yeah, but that's why we did spray paint it, because now we can have the original wrapping on the pole, and you know what it shows wood, at least it won't be bare.
True.
On, how do you say that?
Yeah, bare.
Bare wood, yeah. So either way, it's a win-win. Either way, it's not gonna look bad.
No, and you
the-
know, this is, you can always try it and try this, and it's this is a method I found online, and you know, this is supposed to help with if you have little tears in the foil, but our foil has completely detached from the pole, so that's an entirely different story. So
yeah, or you know, if you don't care about, you know, the thought of having something original around it, you can also just buy a new paper in the same fashion.
yeah, that is also possible.
So you have some options.
Yeah. So what I'll do is I'll just try and glue this, and when it's wrapped around, I'm going to tie it up with the Teflon tape, so that it will look like this. Here's the other end of the pole, which I already did,
This one you already did.
just to
keep everything on place.
Yeah, to make sure that it's not shifting, and that it dries evenly.
And then it comes off, right? This white thing that you wrapped. Okay.
So in a couple of hours I'm going to remove it and then take a look at what it looks like, and then we can decide what to do and what not to do.
Okay. All right.
At least I tried.
You tried.
I tried. So this is what it looks like after I've removed the Teflon tape, which is actually pretty good. It's very solidly on there. And as you can see here is the actual damage of the tape, but I think I'm going to leave this. Apart from the bottom part, that was extremely damaged, because that is of course what you put in the stand. So I'm going to reinforce that last part with some of this very broad aluminum tape, which looks like this. So that's very very broad one. Just to reinforce it, as you can see, this is already starting to become loose. So yeah, that's what I'll do. So I think this actually turned out quite good. Here you see the bottom part of the pole, where I've put the broad aluminium tape on. So that is now completely sealed and nice. If we move over, what I did some more aluminium tape over these Scotch tape marks, which were on here, the old tape. Here as well, here you see some. And here's the connection, of course, with the bottom and the top pole. I reinforced the edges here because they were not on very sturdy. And then moving up, you can see some minor things I've done here. You have the old Scotch tape marks again, here, here, and here. So I've tried to mask them. And at the top was a very large piece, which I've also covered in some aluminum tape. So now you see it, of course, up close, but if you see it from afar, let's put it at the other end. I think it actually looks pretty good. Of course, there's going to be some sheen difference between the 60 or 70-year-old aluminum tape that was on there with the new tape I put on there. But yeah, I think this looks good enough.
So, another thing you can do, these on the floor have been treated, checked and treated. They've had their security check. And Mike is gonna finish checking the rest.
All 94 of them.
Yeah.
So what I'll do is look at the ends, because this aluminum has basically been wrapped around this pole.
Oh yes.
And as you can see,
yeah,
it's loosening up.
Yeah, it's
so
coming off.
And it's has this very old sticky tape on there. So I'm going to remove that, and then I have this small aluminum tape here, and I'm just going to snip off a little thing and then make sure that the end of the wrapping is secure with aluminum tape. And as you might know, that the aluminum tape is very sticky.
But maybe also a little bit sturdier.
True, and that's not going to come loose anyway soon. And I'm going to check the branch in its entirety. And I have to say, because it's the first time I'm looking at more than one of them, they all look extremely good.
Yeah.
It's in very good condition.
You've been lucking with this find.
Yeah, you know, I have seen the picture, of course, of the listing, but it's always a gamble that it looks good when you get it out of the box. And look, this is the fountain tip.
Yeah, it's really nice.
It's very nice.
And a shout out to the lady that sold you this one, because
Absolutely.
she's a gem.
Yeah.
And I don't know if she will ever see this video, but just a gem of a lady. She also we told you guys about the third party that we used to ship this to us eventually, because she didn't ship to international, which we understand.
eBay
eBay doesn't ship.
Didn't allow
for some items.
Yeah.
So there was a hustle, and what we love is that she came back to Mike to tell them that, hey, what you bought from me is now being shipped to that address, so that Mike will at least have something to hold on to.
Yeah, because it was
you never know who you're dealing with.
US address, of course.
And I just love that touch. It's a nice touch.
Yeah.
So that says a lot about the integrity of this lady. So I'm not surprised actually that she sold you something good.
Yeah, true.
If you guys wondering about why we're covering the cat's basket, it's because they sleep better when it's dark. It's just their thing. That's the thing that they have. Maybe it's something that we did since they were kitten. We would take them on our lap, and cover them. Since it was winter. So that's how, that's an imprint that they kept. So that you don't think, what are they doing with those cats? Nothing. So we've been checking all the branches individually, just to see if everything is as it should be. And now, I know we just finished the holidays, but we're going to test it.
We're going to set it up.
Set it up. See how everything works. How about that, guys? So this is the 2nd day of February. Trees are still not bearing any leaves. It's cold, but thank God this is now the coldest days that we've had.
Just to make sure that everything is working as it should,
Yeah.
complete, etc.
So you start below and you work your way up.
No.
No?
Start above and work your way down. So
Like this?
that's already looking very promising.
Yeah?
Don't you think so?
Yeah, I think so. Very promising.
Very. So
Stick it in there.
that's also looking very good.
No. Looking very good. Looking pretty. All right.
So, und so weiter und so fort.
Yes. We're gonna finish this and come back to you guys. Guys, look at that. It's coming along. I've never seen an evergleam before, of course, as this was only produced and came out in America. So I didn't know what to expect once you start assembling it. And I was assuming that I'll see that next the holiday season, God willing, if we're still alive. But Mike, actually me and him decided to set it up to see how it looks because we can't wait. I must say, it looks really, really nice. And I was just saying to Mike how it's an ornament on itself. It doesn't really need anything hanging on it to make it more prettier.
No.
It's really nice. It looks nice in real. And I'm not getting the same vibe maybe on video, looking at my screen, as I am getting in real, because you don't really get a feeling of how it shimmers, how it reflects light in real as I'm looking at it. So just bear that in mind. It's really, really nice. The more mics put on it, the more branches, the fuller it looks. And so I've always been a fan of nature and green and all of that. But I don't know, I never thought that I would like this, to be honest, but I do. It's really nice. Well, in the 80s, growing up in the 80s in North Africa, yes, New Year is celebrated in North Africa. At some point, these kind of trees came out, but they were those tacky white trees. You had them in white, you had them in blue and pink.
Yeah, but those are plastic ones.
Yeah, I've never had one. I've never been close to one to see what it is. I always saw them from afar. But that's completely different story. This is aluminum. This is actual metal. These are aluminums. It's completely different. It doesn't feel, it doesn't look tacky in real. Those did, as I remember them. Yeah, this is a completely different story. This is almost something from a vintage Hollywood party, if you like. Something that you would find in some corner in some building where a Hollywood party would be going on. Hollywood party, come on, come in, come. Yeah, it really is nice. It really is nice. Yeah, I like it. I like what I'm seeing. Me likey.
Me too.
Yeah, I like it. Look, guys, I'm gonna push you even deeper into it with your nose on it. Look at these ends, these flower-ish looking ends.
Yeah, that's the type of tree. That is this type of tree.
Yeah.
You have several different models, that's why.
I feel like Moses looking at the burning bush.
Well,
It looks really, really
well,
special.
I don't know, but
I don't need to offend anybody, guys. I have it in my, my religion too, my Islamic religion too. We have the burning bush, so not trying to offend anybody. And I revere that. I'm just saying, it looks like a very special tree. Looks like a very special tree.
okay, we made this stand below it with the lights.
Yeah.
So I'm
So-
very curious as to what that will.
Yeah, by now you've
Turn
probably have seen Mike doing all this. And
I'm still at it.
yeah, but I mean doing this. This was a little project of you to make the stand.
Oh, the stand.
Yeah, and the lights and everything. I filmed bits and pieces of you, and at this point I might have assembled it as one video.
Who knows?
Who knows? Look at that. Oh, this is a nice shot. Look at that.
And this is daylight.
Daylight coming. Yeah. This is daylight. Look at that. That's nice. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Yeah, guys, I assure you. Look, me, I'm always very difficult, and Mike is too, with what looks tacky.
Oh, yeah.
He looked at me. Am I difficult? So at some point we were at this Christmas store here in Amsterdam. And I saw something that looked remotely tacky, because these guys was a really nice gay couple, and us gay people do have taste and class.
Do we?
It's just a fact. So their whole store had taste and class, and they had really some beautiful stuff, but I saw something that remotely resembled something tacky. And I said to Mike, I don't know about this thing. It looked a little bit tacky. The moment I said that, the guy appeared, materialized in front of us.
One of the owners behind
He
you.
said, I'm sorry. Did you say something in my store? Did you say something in my store looks tacky? I said, no. I was just saying to Mike that thank God nothing in your store looks tacky. So
But he wasn't convinced.
But he wasn't
we were
convinced.
telling the truth.
yeah, he gave us like a look, and he kept walking. But they're wonderful guys. I mean, we became friends eventually, and then they started giving us free gifts whenever we would come and all that. So no, really nice guys. It was a nice time, and I'm really sorry to see them gone. But they were old; they had to retire. What I'm trying to say by that story is that we're really sensitive to things that might look tacky even remotely. This isn't. This is not one of those things.
I have to get the last batch of branches.
Okay, so this is the wide angle. Yeah, this is nice. This is really nice. This is really, really nice. Love it, love it, love it. So, these are the ones that we just spent a couple of hours checking, putting back in their sleeves. And those sleeves, by the way, those sleeves are very, shall I give you some?
No.
Those sleeves are really,
Bend over.
yeah.
Yeah.
Those sleeves,
Thank you.
those sleeves are really, really delicate. You have to be very, very careful with them. You know what they make? They remind me of baking sheets, baking paper. I don't know, we call it here in Holland baking paper. You know, the paper that you use if you want to bake something, that's you put it on it and then you put it in the oven. That's how they feel. That's the feeling that I get. Look. See? But they rip really, really easy. It's so funny to see this side fully assembled. The other side not. I once tried to shave someone, and then the shaving machine broke on me while doing that, and that person was only shaved for half. It was really terrible.
Was it me?
No, it wasn't you. No, it wasn't you. I never did that with you. But guys, I cannot get over how much I like this. I cannot get over how much I like this. I like it really, really a lot. Look at this. Look at this. It's like some sort of vegetation you would find in ancient Egypt along the Nile. Yeah, this reminds me of some vegetation that I saw in those drawings on the walls. I'm really serious. Look it up, guys. Along the Nile. You know, these drawings that the ancient Egyptians left behind. I love that. Mike doesn't see what I'm talking about. That's why he doesn't have a feeling what I'm trying to say. But here, they're spread apart. Here, here, they're spread apart. But up here, they come together, see? It's like a bouquet coming together. Yeah, I like it.
There are more
Like it.
branches on the back than in the front. But that's just perception, I think. Yeah, as I did some restoration to the pole earlier.
Yeah. Oh yeah, how does the pole look?
I need some. Sometimes there are no holes
Where are they supposed to
drilled.
be?
Yeah. So I have to push them through.
Yeah, I think you can already guess. You know, if you follow the pattern, you can already guess where the next one should be. But look at the pole. See, it just goes up in the whole thing, in the bigger scheme.
Yeah, it's good.
It just vanishes. See.
It is. By the way, it's easy to miss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, because some holes don't look like holes.
No, that's
look
what
like
I
just a
said because
scratch.
I
You plucked them
yeah,
accidentally.
not on purpose, but that just happened.
Yeah. Don't plug your holes, guys.
No, that's not recommended.
Leave the holes open, don't plug them. All right. So there it is. On a turning stand with some light, but of course, the best light is when there is little light. That's when you'll see the shimmering, and the contrast with the light will be much bigger. Yeah, look at that. See how the light just kind of climbs easy through the tree, in the tree. It's funny how far the light comes.
Yeah, it's funny to see that some colors are brighter than others.
Some colors have more impact.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this one, look. This one climbs all the way up. You can even see it right there. Yeah. See, you can see it reflecting. It's true, some colors, I don't know, they reach much higher. Some colors reach much higher into the tree than others. Look, we still have some candy canes. We're trying to finish.
Look at the blue, how far the blue
Oh
is.
yeah, the blue is just all over it.
Yeah, we're going to leave it for just a little more so we can see it, what it looks like.
When it's a little darker, yeah. The sun is about to go down. Hey Siri, what time is sunset?
Today, sunset will be at 17:30.
Oh, so that's in almost 2 hours. So we're gonna wait and then show you guys how it all looks in a much better setting. Also, I love that Mike installed lights that change color, because the original one had about 4 colors, four panels that that went around the light that was installed in there. But with this, if you do it like this, you'll have more colors.
It's from the U system.
Yeah. Okay guys, so we've waited for the sky to darken a little bit more. We've been looking at different light combinations, and I think we both agree that once you put 3 lamps, I'm now showing you the lamps here beneath the tree. If you give every lamp a different color, you create a really nice effect, really nice ambience. But then Mike has also some presets. You just tried one, Mike. I forgot how it was called, something exotic.
Yeah, that is this
I
one.
think it's this one, yeah. It's really nice. But now I'm really on it. I need to back up a little bit.
Yeah, you're much too close.
I'm much too close.
And you also have daylight coming in.
Yeah,
from
true.
that angle,
We
so-
tried to close the... Maybe... What about this one? Oh yeah. Maybe this? See, this is much better. This is much better. Well, you know, the purpose of this video is not really to convince you guys to go and get one if you're not into this, but just to convince you that this tree is much more than what you can see in a video. I think that's the takeaway from this video. It's a really nice tree. It really creates a nice, fun, happy ambience in your room, and you can't get that from a video. You cannot get the effect of this tree from a video. Plus, look at that side effect. Do you guys see that on the ceiling? That also is there. It's like clouds rolling by. That's not a special effect we're projecting on it. It's just the light doing that, shining through the tree. Yeah, there it is. It's beautiful. Take a look at this. This arrived today. So now that we have an evergleam tree, Mike is doing his best to find, how do you say that? Period correct decorations for the tree. So this just arrived today. Look at this box. I just love it. It probably has nothing to do with these, but I just love the box. It has something vintage itself. So look at that. So they call these. You know how they call these, Mike? Pom-poms?
Yeah, pom-poms.
I love them. Mike showed them to me and I was like, yes, these work. These actually work and they look very cute even now looking at them in real. So
And they reflect
all
the
kind
light.
Yes, exactly, because that's the whole thing.
Especially in these primary colors.
It's so cute.
So it's green, red and yellow.
They're really cute. Look at that.
Yeah, they are.
So cute.
An entire box.
Guys, what is an evergleam tree without
Period correct baubles.
period correct bubbles? Let's see what Mike is going to open up here. We just had a little bit of a worry, a little bit of a shock, because we have our mail guy that always, when it comes to DHL mail, it's always the same guy. He knows us, so he always tells me I will never, I'll always make sure that your mail doesn't disappear because I know who you are. But we just got a notification that the mail was delivered, but we didn't get anything. So we went downstairs running, and he just came. He said he was on the other side of the street, and he already marked it as delivered. That's really sweet, because he knows that we usually work from home, so we're always home anyway. So here it is. This is not why I'm telling you this, because these kind of stuff are really hard to find on eBay, and when you find them, you do not want them to disappear in the mailing process.
Box number one.
Box number one. Is everything broke?
They all appear to be intact.
All right.
So
That one is really nice.
that one's good.
That one is cute.
I already have a new plastic container to store them in.
Yeah, it's in the attic.
That
Yeah,
one's good too.
They're cute. They're really cute. Okay.
Number three. that one's good.
Yeah, I like the colors.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
It's funny to see them in our kitchen.
yeah.
Last time I saw them, Mark was showing them to me on eBay, I think it was.
Number 4.
No, I must say, look,
Yeah,
they were planted in there. They've done all they could.
could.
Yeah,
Yeah.
plus this.
So, if anything's broke, they can't help it.
That one's really nice too.
Yeah, it is. And another one.
Yeah.
Same one. Okay, so those are the first 6. These are all okay.
These are all okay. Look, they were repacked
Yeah,
by
that's-
eBay.
That's what eBay does.
Guys, can we talk about the crazy shipping rates?
Yeah, not so much within Europe and within the UK, but
Things that
From
are
the
coming
US?
outside of Europe. It's from the US, for example.
on eBay.
The shipping rates are crazy through the roof, out of this world. It's crazy. It now got to ridiculous level. Honestly, just ridiculous level. It's that expensive to have anything coming to Europe from outside, especially from the US. It's so expensive. It's crazy. Ah, that one is cute. Ah, that one is cute too.
Aww.
They're all nice.
They're all nice.
They're all nice. They're so cute.
I hope they all survive.
That one looks like the butt of a bee.
It does.
Yeah. It's nice.
They're just so cute.
Yeah. They're really cute. Just giving you some ideas, guys. Yeah. Really nice.
You know, I thought, well, somewhere there must be some grandma that has these old baubles lying around that they're selling on eBay.
For dirt
But,
cheap, can't wait to get rid of them. That's what we
Yeah,
thought.
I needed to
We gotta make some grandma
revise
happy.
my expectations there, because there's a whole world of these vintage Christmas ornaments,
And all the sellers know what they have.
and the amounts they ask for it,
Hey Siri, stop.
it's just crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah. We had the stupid assumption that people who have these, selling these, can't wait for someone to take them off their hands.
Yeah,
But,
but
no.
the joke was on me.
Yeah. I must say, I thought the same thing. I was expecting. Oh, that one's special.
Yeah.
Guys, I must say, enough with the modern ornaments. They do not give you the joy of looking at them like these ones. Look at these. Each one is an ornament.
Yeah.
It's actually an ornament. Because that's the meaning of an ornament. Decorate something with it. And these do. Look at that.
Yeah.
It's cute. Really nice.
Very nice.
It's a good find, Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at those colors.
Well, they were expensive enough, but let's not go into that.
No, don't. Let's not go into there.
And that's the last box.
Let's see. Especially when you see them like that, next to each other. Diamonds are forever. These have almost reached the level of diamonds. They're hard to find, and when you find them, they're expensive. All right. By the way, I like these boxes.
Yeah, it's the old boxes.
Yeah, I think so.
I
Are they-
remember that my mother
that one
had
is
the
nice.
same. Yeah.
Yeah, Mike was telling me about his mother, who eventually threw some on the street.
Yeah, you know, we had some of these ornaments when I was younger at home, and
Yeah.
my mother hated them. And she couldn't wait until we were out of the house so she could have a Christmas tree with just wooden things in it,
Which I
etc.
also love, yeah.
And I know that she had boxes full of these, and she just threw them out
Well, you know, if
1 year.
you don't have like the right eye to appreciate this, I can imagine, and I can understand that some people would say it looks really tacky and grandma-ish. But you know, I don't know, when you change your attitude, sometimes it takes a while for something, and then you can look at it through different eyes. And now what I can imagine that maybe some years ago I wouldn't like these, but now a little bit older, I don't know, I see them in different daylight. So no, I love them. Maybe because you compare them to what we've been getting so far, and you like, they don't, what we have now don't give me as much joy as looking at these. There is this vintageness, innocentness about them. I don't know. Maybe it's also what they stand for, remind you of days gone by.
True.
No.
No. I think 3 more left. I think they all
Yeah.
survived the trip.
But let's look at this one. It's almost like Batman.
Yeah.
And these look almost like kisses. It's nice. That's the last one.
No,
No?
there's 1 more to go.
So, do you guys have any favorites, or do you like them all? This is somebody skiing.
Yeah.
Oh, this is probably my favorite.
That one, the last
Yeah.
one. Yeah. And that
It
one.
reminds me of Anna and Elsa, Frozen, Norwegian themes.
I also like these 3.
Yeah, well, they're all nice. I love
Yeah,
them
they're
all.
all nice.
But when
I
you
like
get-
them all.
Yeah, but I mean, if you get to have a favorite, I love these ones. So, guys, there they are. Tell us which one are your favorite.
This
And
is the first batch.
yeah, this is the first batch.
Yeah,
Okay,
of course.
so this is the first batch.
Listen, it's a 6'3", so and these are only so
One
it's,
half,
It's
one
12,
side.
24 plus 6. It's only 30.
So we have three.
Walls.
We have 3 lamps projecting on the tree. Each side of each lamp needs its own.
Oh, but we can do.
I'm just joking. No, it's just joking.
You know,
It's
these
nice.
Are,
No.
these are little ornaments.
Yeah.
Look
Plus,
at in my hand, so they're not that big. So I think we can stash them.
no, I'm just joking. It's nice to get. Now that you have your hands on these, get as much as you can so that you can also, you know, swap them.
Yeah.
All right. Next thing I think you're gonna see in this video is the next batch.
Yeah.
So, to all of you that would like to see our evergleam aluminum Christmas tree fully assembled and decorated, you guys will just have to come back now, you hear? Next Christmas, we'll see you here. Come back and you'll see the tree in its full glory. And Mark just shouted from the kitchen that also in the meanwhile, we will be collecting more Christmas ornaments for this tree. So, don't miss out and make sure you're here with us next Christmas, God willing. From me, Mike, big hug and a big thank you for watching. And don't forget to subscribe.